Camp. Mine is his two personal trainers who have been axed from the clubhouse. Now, the 42-year-old begins his 22nd big league season, just 22 homers shy of Hank Aaron's all-time record. After another turbulent offseason, Bonds is ready to resume his duties.
Barry, does ignoring the off-the-field stuff become easier over time or harder, or is it no different?
I don't know. I don't watch TV that much unless it's a movie, so I don't really pay any attention to it.
Did you say anything to your teammates, or do you think you need to?
No, I don't have to say anything to anybody.
Do you have any reaction to the person who admitted leaking the grand jury testimony?
I have no comments on that at all.
Okay, your friend Greg is going on his second month in prison. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Is it hard to believe?
I have no comments on that either.
Have you received any advice from
Well, thank you very much, because you guys keep on going over the same thing. Let's talk baseball. You want to talk baseball? Let's do that.
Barry's in mid-season form. So you guys are rooting for Barry to break the record this year?
Yep. And the day he breaks it, I want him to quit.
He wants him to stop.
I want him to knock the home run, throw his bat up, and say, "I'm out of here."
You know, I am, Chris. You know, I think that initially there are people going to be, wishing that he didn't come back and didn't go chase Hank Aaron's record. But I think as he gets close, as he gets to like 5 away, 10 away, I think people are going to start to root for him. At least I will.
My thing is, it's sad. First of all, Hank Aaron's one of my favorite players all time. He's fantastic. And they should honor Hank Aaron when Barry gets close to it. I think it's unfortunate the commissioner doesn't want to follow him around. Hank Aaron should be there, and we should recognize Hank Aaron for being one of the greatest players of all time, first of all. Second, you know what? It's sad that we can't say goodbye to Barry Bonds like you say goodbye to Michael Jordan, say goodbye to Wayne Gretzky. You know, here's a guy who's one of the greatest baseball players ever.
I got to stop you right there.
No, my thing is, Barry brought it on himself, though.
That's the point.
That's my problem. Being surly for 22 years with the media and the fans.
But also, if it counts in the standings, I mean, him hitting home runs, it's going to affect their win-loss record. It's going to affect whether they go to the playoffs. It's going to affect whether they go to the World Series. So that makes it legit, whether we like it or not.
Right. It does.
So I would love to see him break the record.
Okay, but the way that you're talking about honoring Barry Bonds,
he won't go out with the same degree of honor as the other guys.
Let me tell you this. Let's be honest with this right now. Chris, on this show, you're a great guy. When you step outside of this place, you can be a that doesn't have anything to do with the way you perform right here. Barry Bonds is going to be considered as one of the greatest baseball player ever. So he should be considered in the realm of the great one. And Michael Jordan.
What I'm saying is, when Michael Jordan left, Sal, he didn't get booed every place he went.
Michael also doesn't talk. He doesn't. If you watch his commercials, he's never said a word.
To the point that Barry upsets people.
Barry doesn't upset people. It's just the fact that he's smarter than the average bear. And when the media comes up and asks dumb questions, he gives the right. That is good. That's the whole thing. Barry just, after watching what they did with his father, he doesn't let him do it to him. Look what they did to Gretzky now that he retired. They brought up what his wife did and gambling. Look what they did to Michael Jordan. All of a sudden, they bring up the dirt that we never heard about. Barry puts it in front of you right from the start.
The reason we honor guys like a Jordan, like a Gretzky, is not only because of their greatness, but the way they handled and conducted themselves. There's no question. We understand it's the way we treated Walter Payton when he left the game, too.
There are certain guys that you have the utmost respect for, and guys that when you come up, you want to be like and you want to emulate. And there are certain guys in every sport there's like that. And those guys, go on, will get the tributes every place they get. And Barry, unfortunately, has rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But that should not diminish from the fact that he is one of the best baseball players that ever played the game.
All right, unfortunately, we're out of time. The got to get us to break here. Sure. I had to take a shot at you, but we got a lot of fun coming your way tonight. Now, of course, you probably saw the... All right, welcome on over here to the Best Buy Blue Room. And you know what? Our first guest is actually at his best when the pressure's on. Take last year's NBA Finals when he helped Miami win 4 straight over Dallas, and he won MVP honors.
He's the best in the world, D. Wade.
How do you like Mr. Wade?
Oh, my God, what a dunk that was.
Oh, my goodness, what a slam dunk by Dwayne Wade. The wild spinner drops.
There it is. Fans have been waiting for a play like that. It is Dwayne Wade.
Look out! Flying through the air with the greatest of ease. And they love it here in Wade County.
Please welcome Dwayne Wade. Dwayne, what's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm all right. How y'all doing?
All right. Now, D. Wade, this is Sally, man. I saw you 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday night. I mean, I'm up and I'm energized. Come on, man. Give me some energy right now. Now, let me go.
I told you, man.
Yeah.
Vegas took all my energy.
Yeah. Now, I saw Jay-Z, Beyonce, I saw Louis Anderson. I saw all the big stars. I'm joking.
Dude, did you just say Louis Anderson?
That's right.
Beyonce
Louis
and
back
Jay-Z?
in Vegas. I saw all the big stars. Did you see anybody you were happy to see when you were in Vegas?
You know what, man? Well, I was I had a Converse party and Prince showed up to my party. So that was big, man.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him?
Did you talk to him?
No, by the time I got to the back, he was gone.
D-Wade, what's happening? It's Jalen.
What's up, Jay?
I can't call it. I know you're a busy man this weekend, throwing your Converse party, like you said, holding the Dwyane Wade Summit and things of that nature. You got more sponsors than everybody in the league. Can you throw me and Sally a bone?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
At least a sidekick or something.
Right. T-Mobile deal. Chucks.
Hey, man, that sidekick, man, I've been getting a lot of requests for that, man. I'm all out. You know what I'm saying?
Can I get the top five?
Top five.
The Fab Five.
Well, I imagine LeBron James is in your top five. You guys got to team up this weekend. In fact, during the game, because actually there was a game at some point, I think it was on Sunday, you guys had alley-oops to one another, which was kind of fun to watch. But I'm wondering, who's really the better passer between you two? Because it looked like you had to work for your alley-oop a little bit more than he had to work for his.
Well, he's a great passer. You know, he's 6'9", he can see over the top, man. I'm 6'4", so I gotta, get mine in between the cracks.
Yeah, that's a good one. 6'4" guys just don't like to pass. Listen, now watching the game, it looked all fun and games, alley-oops, but my man KG kind of got you going to the bucket. He kind of made you look bad. Let me just ask you a question. Did that fire you up a little bit?
Nah, man, you know what happened? I had just fouled him on the other end, and he was kind of mad about that. So when I came with my finger roll, he kind of got it up out of there, talked a little noise, too. You know how KG do.
What did he say?
I can't say it on TV. It ain't appropriate.
Yeah, something like, get that. It's a family program.
That's the fourth time we showed it, Dwayne, just let you know.
All right,
now, your teammate Shaq Diesel must have bumped his head before the game. We know he liked to get into point guard mode, took it through the legs a couple of times, and then he shot that jumper. It looked like he shot it from his elbow, literally, and everybody was laughing about it. Now, tell the world, you practice with him every day. Does Shaq have handles?
Hey, man, Shaq for a big guy, he can do a little something, though. You see him out there, he was handling that thing. You know what I mean? But he started to do too much, and then it got out of hand.
Yeah, so he got a little tired once he shot that jumper, looked like.
yeah, because the crowd was going loud, they was going crazy, so he got into it, and then by the time he got to the crossover, the pull-up, he's just a little short.
Well, he was energized over the weekend during practice for the Eastern Conference All-Stars, because I saw him and LeBron, now this is coming from a guy who can't dance at all, but what'd you think of it? Assess his dancing skills.
Oh, that was fabulous, man. I've seen Shaq dance a lot, but what he did at practice was he went all out, man. He put on a show, I'm telling you, man. It was good. It was good to see. I had a big laugh.
Better dancer, Shaquille O'Neal or Dwayne Wade?
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal.
What?
I can't dance. I'm from Chicago. All we do is step, man.
Step and boogie.
All right, well, we know that Charles Barkley cannot dance, but apparently he can move a little bit more. Actually, Sir Charles turning 44 today. He had a race against 67-year-old referee Dick Bavetta, all in the name of charity. Tell me you were rooting for Dick in this one, right?
I was rooting for Dick in this one. Yeah, I went for the underdog, man. Dick's 67 years old, and for him to get out there and even do it, was great. And it was fun for the game. But, Charles, 44.
Is 44 like, what, his waist size 10 years ago? What do you think that is?
Hey, Chuck, man. Hey, Chuck, I'm not cracking on you, man. We doing good things together, Chuck.
Now, I love Dick, too. He's one of the best officials in the game. He has a great personality and everything. But let's talk about after the race. Let's talk about that kiss between Charles Barkley and Dick Bavetta. Did you guys give Charles a little grief about that?
Nah, I'm not touching that subject.
It was cute. It was warm
smart man. Stay away from that.
Dick always give guys a kiss on the cheek or whatever. I mean, that's what he believes in. He always does it. I mean, when you come out center court for the game,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got a couple too. So
Yeah.
Dick's my man.
Yeah,
I actually
you get a
broke
couple
Dick's nose
kisses, right?
one time before.
You broke his nose?
Yeah, I actually broke Dick's nose
one
one
of your
time
big
before.
teeth? How
No, I was running from Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing was actually about to attack me during the game, and I was running, waiting for the Davis brothers to kind of help me, and I kind of just swung and hit Dick in the nose and broke Dick's nose.
Dwayne, you ever seen that video where this is the one where Jalen trips Patrick Ewing, and then he gets up and he realizes it was Patrick Ewing he tripped, and he starts running backward, like in one of them cartoons.
Oh, for real?
It was an NBA fight, you know. Ask Zoe, he'll tell you about NBA fights.
Him and Carmelo.
Nice. Hey, Dwayne, you got time to stick around a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, good. We'll talk to him about the Heat season. Look, they battled energy, injury problems, all sorts of stuff. Pat Riley isn't even around at time. Are they still a team to beat in the East? We'll ask the All-Star, Dwayne Wade, after this.